Did you know that your body's omega-3s to omega-6 ratio could be the reason that you're not feeling well? It could be the key to your reducing inflammation and your overall well-being. Well, there's a simple balance test that you can take at home. It's inexpensive and it will show you exactly where you're starting from. What is your omega-6 to omega-3 ratio? And why does that even matter? Well, because just to give you an explanation of what these are. So the omega-6s are essential. We've got to have them. Your body's got to have them. It doesn't produce them, so it has to come from food or supplementation. It is inflammatory, and we need it because if, let's say, you cut your finger or you sprain an ankle, you need that inflammation to help with the healing. On the other hand, you have omega-3s. Those are also essential. Your body needs them. It doesn't produce them naturally. So you've got to get it from food or supplementation. It is anti-inflammatory. So it is going to balance out the inflammation of the inflammatory. So the ideal balance is 3 omega-6s to every 1 omega-3. And what we're finding doing these tests all across the globe, really, but here in the US in particular, is we're finding that 95% of the tests are coming back way out of balance. There's an average of 25 to 1. And that means that there's a lot of inflammation going on. And what's the reason for that? Well, the reason for that is the food mostly, and our lifestyle that's causing this, right? So ways that you can help get this back in balance. So first of all, you can incorporate more omega-3s into your diet. That would include things like fatty fish, your salmon, your mackerel, sardines, just making sure that it is wild caught and not farm raised, because the farm raised fish tends to be much higher in omega-6s. Also incorporating olive oils and avocado oil, coconut oil, swapping it out for all of those vegetable oils or seed oils. And then at the same time you're increasing your omega-3s, you can be reducing your omega-6s. And so again, reducing the seed oils, which is the very common, it's in just about everything prepackaged that you can find. So getting rid of the prepackaged snacks as well. And, just making sure that you are getting rid of some of that anti-inflammatory, or those omega-6 inflammatory fatty acids. And then what are some of the common things symptoms that you might feel if you are out of balance? Well, you might feel joint pain, for example, which is something that I had started to experience. You might start noticing that you have dry skin or you're fatigued. These are all symptoms that you could have some low-grade chronic inflammation, or just some inflammation, or you're just out of balance. And so some of the other ways that you can help get it in balance are to do some exercise every day. And I would caution you to not do too much exercise, because too much of a good thing, that's not good either. But just making sure that you're getting moving every day. So whether it's going for a walk or working out, every day, just doing something every day is going to help to reduce that inflammation. And then also really work on reducing that stress. Let's face it, we are living in a very high stress environment these days. And, ways that you can reduce the stress are things like meditation or doing some yoga, breathing exercises. I like to journal, things like that. That all helps to keep the stress levels down. And of course, maybe staying off social media and not watching the news can also help reduce your stress levels. And making sure that you're getting proper sleep. This one is just a huge one for me. I mean, it is just maybe one of my maybe one of my key things is just getting proper sleep. And so, for adults, 7 to 9 hours of sleep in a cool, dark room. And when you start incorporating these things, you can help to start reduce that inflammation and start to feel a little bit better. And then when you add in the balance oil, which is a very high quality omega-3, balanced with polyphenols from a very powerful olive oil, mixed together will help you to absorb the omega-3s into your system much faster. You do that with the diet and lifestyle changes, and you're going to accelerate your results that much faster. And so, if you're ready to take control of your health, find out exactly where you're starting from. What are your ratios? If you're just feeling that, maybe that joint pain, you're maybe just feeling a little fatigued, or maybe your mood swings, things like that. Why not test? Like I said, it's an inexpensive, very easy test, and you'll find out where you're starting from. And then you can work to lower those omega-6s and raise the omega-3s. And so if you're ready to finally take control, start with the balance test. It's going to uncover, like I said, where you're starting from. Just click the link below. That'll take you directly to a link where you can order the test and get started on the oil and get started on feeling better again. So if there's something that you're doing that that is helping you with your overall health, I don't care what it is. I mean, reducing inflammation is great, but just any health tip that you can add that you're doing daily that's working for you, please share it in the comments below. I'd love to know. And if this has been helpful and you would like to see more health tips, holistic health tips, and ways to reduce inflammation, hit the subscribe button and give a follow. Thanks for today, and we'll see you on the next one.